is Will's going to show us what it looks like with the wrong stance. Will is actually closer than 1 inch. This is putting the bar behind the middle of his foot. And when Will takes his grip, this places his shoulders out in front of the bar. If the shoulders get too far in front of the bar will have to swing away as it comes off the floor. The bar likes to come off the floor. The next deadlift error we're going to talk about is setting up with the hips too low by dropping his hips. Now, Will, I want you to pause for a second. While he has the stature of Ed Cohen, he is not Ed Cohen. There will probably not be another Ed Cohen. More, and raise his hips to help put him in the optimal position. Because if he goes back and drops his hips are going to come back up to where I originally just had him. Instead of making the bar heavy in his hands and getting the slack out, he will actually jerk it off the floor. Go ahead, Will. And down. What I want Will to do is to make the bar heavy in his hands. I want to hear a click between the barbell sleeve and the barbell plate. And he is ready to initiate the movement. Click and go. Another common starting deadlift error is rolling the bar. It is best that we start with the bar 1 inch from the shins. If you roll the bar into your shins to initiate the pull, the bar might not start over the middle of the foot, and you will end up scooping the bar off the floor. And by scooping, I mean you are pulling the bar around your knees, adding extra distance to the pull. Just like that. As Will sets up his deadlift, when he gets to step 4, he is going to set his back and he is going to shove his knees out into his elbows. As he drags the bar up his legs, I want to see his knees stay out, just like a frog. Good. The opposite of knees out is knees in or valgus. I don't want him to allow his knees to cave in because then his adductors lose tension as the bar comes off the floor. So in order to engage the most muscle mass and try to deadlift like a frog. Now we're going to talk about setting the back into extension. The first problem that we run into is a lifter failing to even set their back into extension. Notice, so go ahead, Will, and show us what that looks like. And down. This is a loss of power. What I want to see is Will's shirt wrinkled. He will set his low back by pushing his belly through his thighs, and he will squeeze his chest up, showing his shirt to the wall in front of him. And down. He's going to lose those wrinkles because he has lost the extension that he had in his back. And down. I want Will to keep his shirt wrinkled the entire time. Pull the barbell and down. Now we're going to talk about the lockout. Is trying to shrug at the top with the bar or leaning back. Okay? I just want Will to stand up normal with a proud chest at the top of the deadlift. Here, he has not fully extended his hips. Will finish the lift, celebrate it with a proud chest. The deadlift is named the deadlift because it starts from a dead stop. I do not want Will to bounce it off the ground. If he bounces it off the ground, he's utilizing the momentum of the barbell and the weights. I want him to come to a complete stop, set his back, and drag it up his legs, and down. The first grip error is placing the hands too wide. This artificially shortens the arms and lengthens the pull. If we grip the bar too close, this causes us to not be able to get our knees out into our elbows, and if we do get them out, our arms are bent. When our arms are bent, they're not taut, and that's a power leak.